Hi guys, welcome back. Apologies for the noise, my neighbor is doing some carpentry. So this is one of my transparent PCs. This is the orange one. In some previous videos I showed you a blue case and I said I'm gonna build something in it, and I will be using the hardware in this thing, moving it to the blue case, and installing a video card on it. There's a problem with this case. The motherboard is not really aligned with the expansion ports, or the PCI expansion ports, so we cannot install a video card because the cutouts for the PCI expansion port is not aligned with the motherboard. The standoffs on the motherboard mount is somewhat off by a few millimeters. So yeah, what I will be doing with this thing is upgrading the CPU. Oh, by the way, this is a Asus B85 Plus. It currently has an i5 4590 if I'm not mistaken, and 8 GB of RAM, low profile RAM. I'll be upgrading this to an i7 4790K, and I'll be upgrading to 16 GB of DDR3 1600 MHz memory module. So this can support 32 MB of RAM. As you can see, it's got 4 slots, but I will only be using 2 sticks. I will be dismantling this and moving all of the components except for the built-in speaker and the on and off button here over to our blue case. I will also be mounting new fans on the blue case. I'm not sure yet what to do with this case. I might, if I'm not able to fix the motherboard alignment issues, I might donate it, or I just might sell it, because this thing is brand spanking new. What I mean by new, it's new old stock. It's never been used. I'm the first one to assemble and use this thing. All the screws and all the accessories were still in their sealed bags when I got this thing. The previous owner put on the panels backwards, some of the panels backwards, and I think the previous owner just got bored, or rather didn't have the time to put a system in this thing. That's why he sold it, and I bought it because it's a beautiful case. It's got gold plated hardware, or rather I think it's brass. Too bad the alignment issues of the motherboard is just a deal breaker for me. I want to upgrade this thing and put a video card and at least well, revive the system and be able to play a few games on this thing. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be dismantling this thing and then transferring the innards to the blue case. This already has a system installed, so I did say in the previous video that I will be installing Windows and Linux. This one already has Windows and Linux on it, so I will not be reinstalling anything. I probably will install Steam and play a few games on this thing. This has a Corsair VS450. Not sure if that can handle the video card that I will be putting in here, the RX 580, which will come from my my AMD build, because for that one I will be upgrading to a 5600 XT video card. Alright, so without missing a beat, next time you'll see me, this thing will be disassembled and will probably be inside the blue case with the transparent fans and the new video card. So yeah, I'll be showing you the first boot up on that after we transfer the hardware to the new case. Alright, I've removed the motherboard. I haven't updated the RAM or the processor yet, the CPU. And here is the orange case. This is the back side. So I've already removed the side covers. I'll be removing everything, the drives and the power supply. Lot of zip ties to cut. So yeah, I should find my side cutter. It's here somewhere. Anyway, this thing has 3 drives. I have a mechanical drive and 2 SATA SSDs. This one has a removable tray. This one holds the operating system, and this one holds the data backup. Alright, so time to remove everything. Alright, so here's the motherboard, Asus B85 Plus. Just figuring out which memory channels. I think we're gonna use the black ones. DIMM A1 and DIMM B1, because we only have 2 memory sticks. This is our 4790K, so I will be replacing the CPU and changing out the memory. There we have it. I've removed the CPU and the memory. Here's the CPU. It's the old CPU. It's i5 4570. And these are the memory modules. They're low profile. Two gigabytes of DDR3. Very cool. So we'll be putting in our new CPU. This is the 4790K. Alright, so our memory modules, will be putting them on the black slots. We will use this same heatsink and fan. I'll be putting on, see if I can find my nocturnal thermal paste and use that. So we will be putting our spare memory modules here, And the old CPU I will wrap in anti-static plastic and keep it just in case this one doesn't work. But according to the manual, it should work. I checked the BIOS and it's updated, so yep. Alright, we'll be back when we put on the heatsink and fan and the memory modules. Okay, I've installed the CPU. I used some thermal paste. These tabs are quite difficult to set in place, but I think I got it just fine. Turns out the memory modules will not fit on the black slot with this type of cooler, so I put the new memory sticks on the yellow slot, yellow DIMM slots. So I will now try to put this in the case. And we'll see if it works. Okay, the memory works, but the processor didn't. So this is still the i5 4th gen. I forgot the exact number. My i7 4790K didn't work. I've had to disassemble this repeatedly just to make sure. So yeah, so as you can see, it works right now. Next up would be to put in a video card. I am tempted to test my i7 4790 once more, but I don't know. It's starting to feel like the processor might be bad. It's either that or it's not compatible with the board, but according to the documentation of the board, that processor is compatible, especially since I have the latest BIOS on here. Right, so there it is, the blue acrylic case, now with the system in it. Unfortunately, the system is a little bit dated. Well, it's really dated. OS runs on a SATA SSD. There's no NVMe slot on this board, but it's good to know the memory works, so at least I can probably buy 2 more of those sticks and then probably a different cooler, because as you can see, the cooler interferes with the first slot. So I've got my memory modules on channel B, but it works, so I'll take it. I really want to test the other processor again though. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure it's a good idea. I want the upgrade so bad. It's i7 4790K. But man, it doesn't seem to work on this board. I don't know. But now that I've got it working with the old processor, I kind of don't want to test the i7 further, just because it's a hassle to remove the cooler on this thing. Damn, I wish I had another cooler, you know, a better cooler, maybe a tower cooler, something like a ID Cooling IS60, or maybe something taller. Right, okay, well, at least it's working. So next up, I'll go get a video card for this thing, and hopefully we can make it into a gaming PC, at least an old gaming PC, but heck, any PC is a gaming PC as long as it can play games. Right. Alright guys, it's confirmed, my 4790K does not work. And this case also has alignment issues, same as with my orange case. Not sure if it's my GPU that has a problem, but my XFX for RX 580 doesn't seem to fit. Something with the expansion port slots, the PCI slots, I don't know. But the light is cool. I mean, it's blue. I changed the fans up top and at the back. These are connected directly. These are connected directly to the motherboard. These fans with lights are connected directly to the power supply, right there via Molex. Okay. So I'll leave this project as is. Next up, I'll be updating my my AMD build. I'm putting an RX 5600 XT. Yeah, but that's for another video. So yeah, here it is, guys. The blue acrylic PC. Probably say not. I will probably, or most likely, definitely say it's not yet done. That thing needs a GPU, and I'm not sure how I will be able to fit one in there given the problem I have. Maybe a vertical mount, a GPU vertical mount. We'll see. So thank you for, well, going through this with me, and please like, share, and subscribe. Yes, please subscribe. And once again, enjoy.